Hey, how you doing? This is Mike on the south side of Chicago with Chicago Less Lethal. Today's video, we're going to show you the Umarex hdr68 16J valve with a bigger, badder bolt spring and HPA.
Yes!
Without further ado, let's get the video started. Thanks for tuning in today on that south side. Thank you for the new people who are joining us, and thank you for the subscribers that are joining us, and for the people who aren't new that just keep coming back for more. You're all awesome. If you haven't and you'd like to, please smash that subscribe button. All right, let's get going. So we're going to do HPA. I know a lot of y'all use CO2, but I really don't like CO2 that much. It works. You can get some decent numbers for a couple rounds, and then it fizzes, and CO2 is very sporadic, and it just depends on who fills it, what brand it is, blah, 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 blah. So I like HPA. More consistent, better numbers, and better performance. So why not get the better performance? We're not going to use discs, and I will tell you a little something about the 16J valve discs. You do need them in these HDRs. The 50s especially will fart all the air out. I don't know. These markers, everyone's different, and I've seen videos where people use these with CO2, no disc, and it doesn't fart. I just did some personal testing with no disc on this. Farts all the air out. First shot. I mean, I got 330 FPS with an 8 gram. That's probably like 35 joules, 37 joules, but that's it. One plank and it's over. So that ain't no good. But anyways, you see that hole in there? You'll get basically about 290 to 295, maybe 300 on a nice hot day with a HDR with the disc in there. With that hole, and you'll get between 5 and 8 shots. You'll get all 5 for sure. There'll be like 290s, high 270s to 280s, mid 270s, 250s, and then like low 250, high 240s on your last one. If you go with a disc like this, you can see the flathead on both discs. This hole here you can see is a lot tinier. You can barely see it right there. You will get more planks with that tinier hole, but there'll be less power. And you can see both of those discs got the little flathead right there and right there. And that's why I have the flathead on the table, because I was doing testing, and I'm pretty much sick of CO2. I tell you what, if anyone buys like a CO2 marker, you're going to get a lot of free CO2. I'm going to tell you that. Just about had it with that. I mean, I'm not giving up on it. It's just these markers just do so much better with HPA. If you could do it, if you can somehow splurge, get like a pump, you know, get a couple tanks, go have your paintball store fill them up for you so you have a couple on hand. You know, always keep one full and ready to go. This is our 9-inch tank. Got about 3,000 in the chamber there, in the air bottle, and we're gonna use Southside,
ladies and gentlemen,
Chi-Town Smashers. So I'll drop that in there, and let's move this to the junker table. I'm not gonna use 8 gram. We'll see if we have any extra juice left. We will. Let's get this set up. Good. Okay, that's good. All right, we're aired up, ready to go. Let's see what this one-piece 9-inch barrel can do with a 10-gram ball with about 850 HPA. Here we go. 332. Nice. 10-gram ball. That was humming, baby. 338. Nice. 10-gram ball. 328. I forgot these things are so loud. Goodness. 320. 10-gram Southside Smasher. And last but not least, 320. You see the consistency? I mean, I just love that. Here's the empty drum mag. We're going to degas. We are at 2,000 right on the button. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me degas here. I like going nice and slow. Oh, and I did have these on too. Sorry, I didn't show you that. I always wear your safety goggles, folks. There you go. Crony down. Marker under armpit. I'll put this right there. And there is the level. We are right at 2,000. So you get 1,000 PSI for 5 planks. I think that performed quite well. 332 for a 10-gram Southside Chi-Town Smasher. That worked great. I had all these tools out. I was messing around with the CO2 with this. It's just, you know, I'll tell you this. From doing my testing, the 7.5 joule valve, I think it does better than the 16J. I mean, I just did a video on a 7.5, I think it was. I'll have to double check. I thought I just did a video on a 7.5J valve with a pin kit and a disc, and it got 290 with the 8-gram ball. And I was getting, one of the tests I just did with this, with the CO2, with that barrel, was 290. So in theory, this should do better with a longer barrel. And the test I got 290 was the stock barrel. So this 9-inch barrel does add a little boost with the HPA, don't get me wrong. On CO2 with the 16J, I just don't. I didn't change the pin on this. Maybe that'll be my next test. I'll strip this marker down and put a pin kit in, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I was getting, I'll tell you right now, I got like 293, I think, or 290, then 280, 278, 270, and 258 with a CO2 cartridge with a disc. And that's with this one, the larger hole one. And I put this one in and did the test and got high 250s to 240s. So I got less performance, but I was able to get more planks. With this, you're going to get 15. And your first 5, if you have the quick extra drum mag holder, you can swap those out really quick. Or if you get the dual one on both sides, you can get all 15. And they're all going to be, you know, they're all going to be power shots. You're not going to, I mean, obviously your probably last 3 or 4 will probably be not as good, but the first 10, you're going to get all power shots with this. And real happy the way my one-piece aluminum barrel performed with the 10-gram Chi-Town Smasher. We like that. So there's the test. There's the video for today. Decimated the sweater. Love it. Thank you, Daniel from Z-Ram, for this nice little cool grip. I took it off the HDB and put it on there. I like it. I might leave it on there. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Until next video, that's it for now. We'll leave you with our Bible verse as we normally do. Thank you. Luke 22:36. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Maybe even buy one just like this. Guys, thanks for watching, And one last quick thing before I close the video. When you run HPA underneath, it really is not in the way. And look at, you could move this thing around like nothing. Like you can get around corners, everything. This is not in the way as most of you think it may be. I do see a lot of buttstock, which is fine, but this really, it doesn't really get in the way, and it's super light and it's balanced beautifully. That's all I have to say about that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.